As a teen, you should learn how to budget your money. While you may need to understand geography and geometry in order to graduate from high school, some essential life skills are not typically taught in the classroom. Budgeting is a practical skill that you may use every day to improve your financial situation. Check out these 14 budgeting strategies for teens to get a head start on expanding your money. Number 1. Be aware of your earnings. Knowing how much money you make is the first step in budgeting. Whether you earn money from a part-time job or receive a monthly allowance for household chores, you should add up how much money you earn each month. Whatever amount you come up with, utilize it to direct your spending and saving. If the sum fluctuates from month to month, err on the side of caution and stick to the lower figure. Number 2. Make a budget category. The next step is to make a budget category list. Keep 2 primary categories in mind when developing your categories: saving and spending. Make a list of the various expenses you'll be spending your money on under these 2 headings. Below is an illustration of budget categories. College fund, short and long-term purchases, such as a car or laptop. Retirement savings. Spending, expenses that are required. Other expenses, gas money, phone bill, lunch money, other foods, treats, coffee, fast food, frozen yogurt, etc. Clothes and accessories, grooming and beauty services, activities and entertainment. Most teenagers do not have to worry about paying for household utilities, so leave these off if someone else handles them for you. However, if you contribute to them, you may consider them as essential spending expenses. Number 3. Select a budgeting methodology. After you've made a list of all your categories, you'll need to figure out how much money to set aside for each one. This can be accomplished using a variety of budgeting techniques. Learn about a few different tactics below and pick the one that best suits your needs. The pay yourself first strategy. Paying yourself first implies putting a set amount of percentage of your income into savings right now. You can spend whatever money is left over in whatever way you like. Budgeting from zero. Do you want to keep track of every dollar in your budget? This strategy is based on the premise that subtracting your expenses from your revenue yields a zero outcome. Estimate the cost of each budget category, and using those estimates as a guide, divide your income until you reach zero. The 50-30-20 guideline allocates your money according to the following percentages: 50% for necessary expenses, 30% for additional spending, and 20% for savings. These percentages can be adjusted to match your needs, and if you don't have many expenses, you might wish to put more money into savings. Number 4. Save first, then spend. Now you've decided on a budgeting strategy, it's a good idea to always put money into savings before you start spending. If you start spending before saving, you risk bloating your budget one month and not having enough money to save the next. By making saving a priority, you may develop financial discipline and make it simpler to keep to the budget you set up in the first place. Number 5. Make objectives. Setting financial goals is a fantastic approach to keep yourself motivated to stick to your budget. Perhaps you're putting money up for your first automobile or a trip with friends. Whatever your objectives are, if you stick to your budget and practice healthy saving and spending habits, you'll be able to obtain them quickly. Number 6. Keep a record of your habits. Another budgeting suggestion is to start keeping track of your spending. Use this printable habit tracker to keep track of your weekly expenditure and report on it. You can find out if you can make some reasonable lifestyle changes to save more money by tracking your habits. If you find yourself spending money on iced coffee many times a week, consider brewing it at home and putting it in a to-go cup. A minor change to a huge habit could free up a significant amount of money in your budget. Number 7. Make budget adjustments. If your budget isn't working for you, remember that you may need to adjust it to meet your needs. Adjust your budget to better match that need. For example, if you're frequently overspending on something required like petrol, if you've reduced your driving, on the other hand, you can put your gas money towards something else, such as savings. If you're overpaying on something that's more of a want, such as clothes or entertainment, look for methods to cut back. Consider modifying other non-essential spending categories to free up more funds as an option. You can feel guilt-free about spending on what makes you joyful once you have the ability in your budget. Number 8. Acknowledge and learn from your mistakes. Mistakes are inevitable, but what matters is what you learn from them. Have you fallen short of your financial target and now must forgo an enjoyable activity or settle for a less expensive option? Consider why you fell short of your savings target and how you can improve for the future. Good spending and savings habits take time to develop, so remember to use the disappointment of not attaining your goal as motivation to improve next time. Number 9. Having a side hustle can help you earn more money. If you'd want to have additional budget flexibility, consider adding a side hustle to your repertoire. Teens can earn money from the comfort of their own homes in a variety of ways. Try some of these side hustles to put your passion or talents to use. Create a podcast, dog sit or walk dogs, sell baked goods, teach people a skill or a subject. Number 10. Adopt a spending minimalist approach. Less is more when it comes to spending. That is, if you spend less, you will have more money. Follow these guidelines to adopt a minimalist lifestyle and mindset. Try a capsule wardrobe and only buy high-quality, well-made clothing. Repurpose existing pieces by conserving money and shopping secondhand. Recognize and appreciate what you already have by repurposing it. Number 11. Refrain from succumbing to peer pressure. As a teen, you're under a lot of stress. You may be tempted to overspend frequently, whether it's to keep up with current fashion trends or to grab a bite to eat with friends. Don't feel awful if you don't have the latest accessories or if you ask your pals to go to the park instead of going out to eat. True friends will hang out with you, no matter what you're wearing or where you're at. Number 12. Seek help. When it comes to budgeting as a teen, don't be afraid to ask for assistance. You're still learning about many aspects of life, and it's fine if you don't know everything. Consult your parents or other financial role models if you have any questions. To learn more about more sophisticated issues like investing, conduct your own study and read books by financial experts or listen to podcasts online. Number 13. Find a way to have a good time. Technology and social media are two more tools that make budgeting enjoyable and simple. To understand more about financial jargon, use an app like Mint to budget right from your phone or watch tutorials online. Continue reading for more budgeting tips for teens from your favorite social media stars. Number 14. Pay attention to money-minded influencers. Social networking is a fantastic way to improve your money thinking. In brief video snippets, these TikTok stars lay down financial ideas and give suggestions. If you enjoyed our video, please click the like and subscribe button below for more financial tips.